I decided to have a girls' day today, but I had hair all over me, so I decided to lint roll it, and then I sprayed my hair because my hair was falling everywhere. Then my mom said there was still hair on my butt, so then she lint rolled my butt. Put my shoes and my coat on, and then I tried a baby tomato because I hadn't eaten breakfast yet, and oh my gosh, I don't like tomatoes. They're so gross. Mom also lint rolled her legs. We have 2 animals in the house, so there's hair everywhere, and then we were ready to go. First off is getting our nails done. I swear we have the same hands. We jammed out to Cave Town in the car. She was very confused at what I was doing. She kind of mocked me. It was really funny. I saw this little candy in her car, and I kind of had a cold, so I was like, oh my god, I'm gonna try the candy, and I tried it, and it tasted like cat litter. Don't ask me how I know what cat litter tastes like. It was gross. And then I got to the nail place. We went in, and the hardest thing ever is trying to pick a color. I could not pick a color, and then I ended up dropping them everywhere, so I told the lady to just pick it for me. My mom's also very indecisive, so she just ended up getting a pedicure behind me. I was getting my nails done. I was watching The View, and then I got nail dust all over me, and honestly, I had a coughing attack. I didn't catch it on camera, but I almost died. These were the nails that she gave me as a surprise. They were really cute, and then I went to get a pedicure. I wore mismatching socks. What a great time. And then I realized that the water in there kind of looked like blue toilet water. It was kind of gross. There was like this little massage remote on the chair, and I never tried it before, so I tried it, and the thing literally started massaging my butt. Yeah, my butt. It was really weird. I did not like it. I actually picked a color for my toes. I picked the light purple because it looks like Easter eggs, and then I felt kind of bad because honestly, I wouldn't want to be rubbing my feet. Feet kind of gross me out, not gonna lie. And I remembered why I never get pedicures, because it tickles me. It is so freaking ticklish. I don't like it at all. Put my mismatching socks back on, put my shoes on, and my nails were pretty, my toes were pretty. You can't really see them. And then we decided to go out to eat because I looked hangry. Actually extremely hangry. It was kind of concerning. So we decided to go to this little vegan place that was next to a meat place. It was kind of funny. I was blown away because there were so many things on the menu and it was all vegan. So I got some water, and even the water tasted good. Oh my gosh, I was so excited. And then we got some cauliflower wings, and I cried a little bit because they were so good. And then I tried a vegan cheese fry, which was really weird because it tasted like a normal cheese fry. And then I realized that the burger kind of looked like that burger from SpongeBob. Not the most appetizing, but it was also gluten-free. And honestly, it was so good. I was actually blown away. I don't even know, man. I don't even know what to think of this. I saw that they had cashew cheesecake, but I was super full, so my mom just ended up getting one. And then I tried to find the bathroom, and it was down this hall, and it was kind of hard to find, so I finally peed, and then I smelled the soap, and even that smelled good. Then we went to HomeSense because I want to help my mom redecorate the house slowly, and I saw this frog, and it reminded me that one time I was meditating in my friend's house. Okay, looked like a frog, not gonna lie. We saw some picture frames, and I was super excited to get them because our picture frames are really old. That's me when I was little, by the way. Picked a ton of new ones out, and then I was walking, I saw pillows. I was so excited, but then I was like, oh my gosh, I probably shouldn't buy any more pillows. I literally have like 20 pillows now. But what we do need in the house is curtains because ours are all old and outdated, so we got some gray and white curtains. Mom thinks I'm a designer. I have no idea what I'm doing right now.
Totally a designer.
No, I'm not. Yeah. I trusted my judgment for literally everything. It was kind of worrisome. And then I got some curtain rods, and I tried to put them in, but I'm incapable of doing that. Lastly, got this bulletin board, walked by some cute mirrors, and then I was ready to buy all the things. And then the lady saw that my mom was filming, and she looked really weird about it. I mean, why wouldn't you be weird about it? And then I was incapable of putting curtain rods in the car. And then we decided to go to the superstore because I needed some special ingredients for some ravioli I was going to make. It was going to be butternut squash ravioli, but it said squash acorn. I was kind of worried. Then my mom made me buy iron pills because I have bruises all over my legs for no reason, and apparently that means lack of iron. And then I got some flour, and I realized I was sitting in a trail of coffee. That was great. There was none on my butt though. And then we paid for our things, and I saw this guy buying pizza and a bunch of gummy bears, and I was kind of sad because that's what I wanted to, but it's okay. Then we had one more stop.
We need psyllium husk powder. Bulk food store.
The recipe I was making was vegan, gluten-free butternut squash ravioli, so I mean, it makes sense that we needed some weird ingredients I've never heard of before, and smelled the husk powder or whatever that was, and it smelled really bad, but it was okay because we got it. And then I saw Reese's, and I tried one, and I know you're not supposed to try one, but they were really good. So my mom handed me some vegan popcorn. I paid for that. I paid for the powder, and then we went to Starbucks because I was so exhausted from the day, and I ended up getting a cold brew, and it was really good. The next day, I decided that it was time to make the ravioli, but my cat was at the door, but I saw his paws were dirty, so I didn't want to pick him up, so my mom picked him up, and then I tried to cut the squash, and then she cut the squash because I'm incapable of literally doing anything, and it smelled like a pumpkin. I put olive oil on it, a little bit too much, some salt and pepper, and then I put it in the oven. And I was making the ravioli dough with the husk powder, salt, and then I had imitation egg powder, which I've never tried before, so I was mixing it and mixing it. I felt it, and it kind of felt slimy, kind of like an egg though. It worked. Waited forever for the dough to be ready, but it finally was ready, and then I put it in the fridge, and I almost dropped it. Great, good job, Datrie. And it was time for me to make the squash filling, and I literally love butternut squash so much, I kept eating it. Squash kind of fell apart, but I ended up getting it in, and then I added nutritional yeast and a bunch of seasonings, and honestly, it kind of smelled like cheese at the end of it. Not gonna lie, it was really good. And then I mixed it, and my arm really hurt. And I realized that we were missing a crucial ingredient, spinach, and I was also hungry, so I decided to pick up some sushi, and we got the spinach, so we were ready to go. And then I realized we probably need a sauce for the ravioli, so I ended up getting pesto, and I had all my green things, and then I started eating the sushi in the car because I can't wait. I'm a literal child, but I love sushi. And then I threw the spinach on the ground, I cut some up, put it in, and I spilled some on the floor, and I realized my mom was cleaning the floor, so it was kind of funny. Sorry, Mom. Okay, we're almost done. I rolled out the dough, and then I cut them with the little cup because I don't have cookie cutters or anything, and then I accidentally spilled some filling out of them, but we still love her, and I boiled it. I waited for 8 minutes. It was the longest 8 minutes of my life, but then when it was done, I ended up trying it with the pesto, and it was actually so freaking good. Even Sienna liked it, and she's not even trying to be vegan, so I cut some more, and then it was time to start decorating the house with all the curtains that I left in the car from from the night before. As you can see, I'm still incapable of carrying anything, but we got it. We put it on the floor. I tried to take the curtain down and I almost fell off the couch. It was a great time. Ducked under the curtain and then I ended up taking some things out of boxes. It was a really hard time. It was honestly the most difficult time for me ever. I got 2 hours of sleep the night before that, so everything that I did that day was just difficult. It was just difficult for me and I don't know why. Got the curtain rod though, we put it on and then it ended up looking really pretty, and then I tried to take more things out of boxes and then I honestly ended up just dropping a bunch of other things. Like I said, everything was very difficult for me that day. I was on the verge of falling asleep on the floor for 5 hours, not gonna lie, but we put up the curtain and then I was done. I was like, oh my gosh, I'm actually gonna pass out because I am so tired. So my mom did all the work.